Now, moving to dynamic pricing, which leverages artificial intelligence to monitor, calculate, and apply optimal prices based on shopper behavior and market trends in real time. I'd like to welcome Pini Mandel, co-founder and CEO at Quicklizard, and Ariel Negrin, Enterprise Channel Manager at Microsoft, for this session. And Carl, the mic is yours again.
Thank you so much, Vin. So, listen, we'll go right into it, Pini. I mean, you have a very exciting solution. I'd love for you to present to us quickly sort of the high levels of your dynamic pricing solution.
Thank you very much. So nice to meet you all. So Quicklizard is a dynamic pricing and pricing optimization platform. We actually turn data into pricing and promo decisions. If I would like to start, so we actually changed the bottom line of each one of our customers. We have the ability to increase profit by up to 10% and revenue by up to 25%. It actually depends on different kind, on which vertical we work with. So the numbers can be even higher, or for example, in grocery, of course, they are a bit lower, but there is an increasing in the ROI, and we can measure everything. So in each one of our customers, so it's a proven solution. Everything in Quicklizard is fully transparent, and each one of our decisions can be there are reasons, and people can understand everything. Just a bit about the company. So today we have more than 150 customers all over the globe, especially in Europe and North America. The HQ is here in Tel Aviv in Israel, and we have customers from verticals in electronics, in DIY, sports, grocery, even airlines, because the platform is pretty flexible and can be used by different kind of verticals in the retail industry. A bit about the challenge that we are here to solve. So today, most of the pricing managers or category managers depends on who make the decisions in each one of the retail companies. They just maintain on a daily basis just between 5 to 15% of their catalog. So because of that, there are a lot of products that they do not change the price, they do not maintain, they do not understand what is the behavior of each one of the customers. And we believe that, and what we see, that when you actually manage the prices and change if needed in real time, so of course there is a lot of revenue increasing. So the challenge that we see today, a lot of the retailers have no real-time response, low efficiency, and because of that, they are losing a lot of money. Just a bit about the market of pricing, and I'm sharing with you right now the Gartner's research about pricing and how they see the evolvement of pricing. So as you can see here, there are 5 different kind of levels. On the first 3 levels, which is where the most of the market is still today, you see that people today, they have a lot of competitive data, a lot of Excels, a lot of data that they gather together, but they still do a lot of manual process. With Quicklizard, we actually start on the first phase and automate the process, and then adding the AI of Quicklizard in order to increase the bottom line and the ROI of using and the increasing the revenue and profit. A bit about our AI, which is pretty unique and a pretty unique approach. We also got a reward about that, which I'll show you. We believe that there is a space also to the pricing manager to put different kind of rules and business constraints, but it's supposed to integrate with the AI pricing optimization, because the AI has a different approach in order to see each one of the products and have different kind of pricing strategy on each one of those of each one of the products. So the best practice of Quicklizard is actually to combine between the AI and business rules and business constraints. Just to summarize everything, we have the ability to increase profit and revenue. We have the ability to maintain and manage on a daily basis 100% of the catalog, and not just on one channel. So we work in omni-channel customers that they have also e-commerce and of course bricks and mortar, so they can have a different kind of strategy and also different kind of approach in Quicklizard and recommendations for each one of the locations, and of course also to the e-commerce. we see that the involvement and also the using of the AI together with business rules is the best practice, and then you can get and achieve much more results from the platform. And we believe in real time, so the ability to react in real time, the same as Amazon, the same as all the big marketplaces all over the world. This is the best approach also for each one of the B2C of our customers. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Pini, for keeping that short and really insightful in 5 minutes. I think that's a record. So we're into smart commerce. I mean, this is intelligence at its peak. Understanding requires understanding behaviors and optimizing towards them, which is actually Maxime's area of expertise in research. So I'll hand it over to Maxime, and then obviously Ariel from Microsoft. Maxime.
Thank you very much, Pini. Actually, I was very pleased to see that. I did my PhD on dynamic pricing at MIT, so that's really the core of my topic in terms of research and consulting. So can you please comment a little bit about which industries are using more AI pricing versus manual, and also the proportion of retailers? I'm sure in airline, much more AI-based than manual, but maybe like in retail, it's a little bit opposite. If you can comment on that for a minute or two.
Yeah, of course. So we see that most of the verticals that use dynamic pricing first are electronics, DIY, groceries, and also different kind of department stores. The AI approach we see much more in electronics and in DIY than the others. And as we have today, and we have a variety of customers in all different kind of industries, the approach of the AI is increasing from month to month. So today we have that around 60% of our customers using the AI off-the-shelf pricing optimization. We actually got, you can see here, the reward from the CIO magazine about the best AI for retail industry for 2020. As we see these days, the increasing of using the AI is amazing. So people actually do not know what to do with their pricing strategies. So they just give the AI that has all of the historical data, all of the elasticity about each one of the products, and all the different kind of behavior for competition and everything to make the decision for them, instead of have different kind of business rules, which we also allow each one of our customers to use.
Perfect, thank you very much. Maybe we'll leave a few minutes for Ariel to share some thoughts here.
Yeah, sure. So hi, everybody. I can't seem to open the video, so you'll have to trust me that I'm there. Well, one of the key industries that Microsoft is investing in is the, of course, retail industry. We see this as one of the industries is going to change the most in the coming years. And that was even before COVID-19. So now everything is going much faster. And so for, our customer that we see as partners, to overcome those challenges, for the entire day, people here have reviewed all the challenges of retail, the siloed data, the real-time need to calculate things, right? The infinite number of data sources, starting from the phones, the customer journey, wherever he goes, the physical point of sale, etc. And so to be able to accommodate that, you must have, a scalable platform with some best industry, best practices to support it. And that is exactly what Microsoft is doing. It's investing in understanding the industry, in open sourcing the models for our partners to be able to accommodate our retail customer needs, right? And so Microsoft has a very partner-led approach. This is why we are partnered with Quicklizard, of course, for example, which is one of our co-sell marketplace solutions to accommodate our customer needs. And so when you are a customer, want to partner with Microsoft, there is this kind of triangle of success, because Microsoft brings the advisories, work with the experts, work with the customer about his business plans, how to grow, how to overcome his challenge. And we get all those amazing partners like Quicklizard to give this pinpoint solution for this specific need, as complicated as dynamic pricing, which of course Maxime had to do a PhD about. So that's of course something that's quite elaborate. and not as simple as it might seem.
Thank you very much. Maybe because we have 4 minutes left, I mean, I have maybe 1,000 questions, so I try to resist and not ask too much. But something I'm currently working on my research, I was wondering from your side, in the application side, if it's important. I'm working on fairness considerations for dynamic pricing. Is it something you think it will be important for the industry, that people will start, comparing prices, and you have regulators on top of you saying like, look, these two people, because they are different genders, they should get a not different price? That's something I'm happy to share thoughts on, but I was wondering, like, what are your views on it?
So, are you asking Ariel?
No, go ahead, Pini, and I'll speak after. Thank you.
So actually, it's a very interesting question, because we already seen this kind of behavior and personalized pricing in Amazon 2 years ago, and they got a lot of criticism from journalists, and this is a really interesting topic. I think people know how to buy tickets for the airplane and sit right next to each other, but still pay different price. But they don't know how to pay iPhone from the same website and pay a different price. So it's actually something that I think the customers will have to get used to, because I think this is the next level of pricing. If I just mentioned the 5 levels of pricing, I think this is the 6th level, that to have personalized pricing all over. Actually, in Quicklizard, we are ready to do that. Based on our platform, and we do that for different kind of airlines already. But for the rest of the verticals, it's still too early. But I think in the next few years, this is going to be the future.
Perfect, thank you. I guess we're still on time, so that's very good news. So Carl, I'll give it to you, like, to transition to the next one.
I think Ariel maybe we have with the 2 minutes. Ariel, did you want to add a question?
Yeah,
add a comment or a question?
Yeah, sure. Just a big topic that Microsoft is really big on is the ethics of AI and machine learning. So something that is led by our president, Brad Smith. Ethics in AI is something that we see is employed in Microsoft, starting from research, from legal, from all Microsoft departments, and really driven through the partner solutions. And so this is something that we're seeing in all fields, of course, retail as well, in financial services. It is really important for our customer, to understand that they're being, the things like that are really geopolitical importance, like equality and everything. So people are really going into it. And it comes even to compliance and regulation, because, regulators demand the customer, the organization, to really be transparent about how they prioritize customer, how they personalize, and have this model explainability, which is also a very growing practice in machine learning and AI. And so definitely Microsoft and Microsoft partners are investing a huge amount of time on that part. So just
and I can confirm that, having worked on several projects with Microsoft and the Azure team and others, the compliance issue is always probably the first one to be raised. And Maxim's points, I think, really were spot on around some of the bigger questions that we're all asking. But I'm sure, Pini, your solution is already ready to deal with that, and you can turn on or off so the levels of sensitivity, I guess, around that, which we're all going to need. We all need to face, be it GDPR or the California Acts, or all these other ones that are coming in with some that are even more strict than that we're facing. So it's important that we all be sort of responsible users of AI regardless. So thank you, Pini. Thanks, Ariel. And Maxim, you're going to stay with me for this, our third and final for us session.